Plaintiff Barbara Jones was in a bowling league with the defendant. Barbara says she allowed the defendant's daughter to spend the night at her house with Barbara's granddaughter. And while they were fighting over her remote, they broke her TV. She's suing for the damages to the television. Defendant Carmen Taylor does not deny that her daughter was fighting with Barbara's granddaughter, but she does not believe that they're responsible for breaking the television.
Let me hear what happened.
Hey, me and Carmen, we bowled in the same bowling league. At one time, we was on the same team. Our team name was Family Matters because everybody on the team was related. Apparently, family don't matter too much to Carmen because we're here in front of you.
Family sues, huh?
Yes. So she used to love the cartoon Scooby-Doo.
At what age did she stop loving Scooby-Doo?
She may still love Scooby-Doo.
Right.
So she inherited the nickname Scoob. And that's what I call her.
Okay.
In January, Scoob and her daughter, Nigel, were at the bowling alley. Nigel was selling Girl Scout cookies. She wanted to sell the most cookies so she could win an iPad and give it to her mom.
Good.
So she didn't sell too many at the bowling alley, so I told Scoob, bring her to the house Saturday. The neighborhood where I grew up in, Scoob grew up in, Scoob's mother grew up in. Actually, my family has been in that house since 1950.
Okay.
So I knew we could sell a lot of cookies, even the people that didn't want cookies, just because of who she was. So she did that. I had my granddaughter, who is 10. So we all went door to door for hours, and we sold $200, $300, $400 worth of cookies.
Wow, that's great. What city?
Oakland, California.
Oakland.
So,
people try to give Oakland a bad reputation. They say it's like the Detroit of the West Coast. But if you can go door to door in Oakland and raise $400 for Girl Scout cookies, and you have children and parents as motivated as you are, Oakland must be a good place to live.
It's okay.
Glad you came to tell us about it.
This was on a Saturday, so after we finished the cookies, my granddaughter and Nigel, they wanted to stay at my house, so I agreed. Saturday night, I had told them, we're going to go to breakfast and we're going to go sell some more cookies. So I wake them up. They're in the living room. I turn my TV on, which is a 60-inch Mitsubishi, and I put the remote on the table.
How long you had that?
I brought this TV in January of '09. No, June of '09.
When y'all start selling the Girl Scout cookies?
January of this year.
Oh, okay.
So it's less than 2 years old.
I was just having a little fun with you. I know you didn't have anything to do with the Girl Scout cookies.
I turned the TV on to SpongeBob. I put my remote on my table. I went in my bedroom to put my clothes on. I wasn't in my room 3 minutes. I hear, stop, stop, no, you stop, you stop. So I go in my room, in the living room, and they stop like deers in headlights. They both got my remote. So I take my remote.
Each way?
Yeah, I take my remote out their hand. I tell them, y'all done messed up my TV. Now I notice my TV is talking, but it's black. When she come to pick her daughter up, I tell her, we got a problem. Jemiah and Nigel done broke my TV. You and Kiana.
Did you find out what was wrong with the television?
By them fighting over the remote, they blew the lamp.
You have an estimate? Let me hear from you, ma'am.
Well, first of all, as Barbara said, we're a pretty close-knit family, and it upsets me that we're even here over this, where I feel like she knows in her heart it's not those girls' responsibility that bulb blew in the TV. And I may be wrong about this, but I believe that it was a floor model that she purchased.
No, that is a TV. I have a picture of it. Your grandfather.
It is a floor model. You have it on the floor?
No, I just got it. That's because I wanted to get the whole TV, and my stand, it stands up.
Oh.
No, her grandfather actually took me to pick the TV up.
Okay.
But as I was saying, Your Honor, So yes, the girls did fight over the remote control, but it's not as if they knocked the TV over and there was some physical damage to the TV. You know, it's just as if you turn on a switch in a room, the light might blow, it might not.
Defendant Carmen Taylor is being sued by her cousin, who claims while Carmen's daughter was fighting with her granddaughter, they broke her television.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have a witness statement from my granddaughter who says just how they broke my TV.
Oh, okay. And how much is the total cost?
In January,
$285.
Yeah, that's the second estimate. Miss Taylor has been telling me,
obviously, right?
Plus labor.
Okay.
Because it's been since January. She wait till August to tell me she not gonna pay me. And I have a statement from my uncle, her great uncle, who heard her tell me, just let me know how much it is, no problem.
She also has collected $175 from her granddaughter's.
Exactly. Here's the statement.
And now how this also came out, Your Honor, like I said, it happened in January, and she mentioned it.
You could have gave me $1 a day. She would have been paid
a few times, while we were bowling or whatever, but she never really,
Nonetheless, ma'am, you told her you would pay for some of it.
No, I did not. I would, when she would
just let me know how much it is. No problem. Ever since January, Barbara has been asking Carmen when she would be able to pay her something. Carmen would reply, I didn't have anything now. When I get something, I will give it to you. And this is LZ Aubrey. Did you tell Mr. Aubrey that?
No, I didn't. I never had the conversation about the TV with my uncle. She and I had the conversation.
And he was right there.
She mentioned it a few times. He has been in the presence, but
when you discussed the television?
Yes.
Why do you think he would lie on you?
I don't know. Maybe he misunderstood what I told her. What I would tell Barbara Ann when she would ask me is that I didn't have anything to give her. That's what I would tell her, because I didn't have anything to give her.
Why didn't you just say you're not responsible?
I never thought it would come to that, Your Honor.
That has nothing to do with your response earlier. Yeah. When someone says, you owe me money, and you say, I don't have it, that you're implying that you do owe them. And otherwise you would say, I don't owe you any money.
Also, I will say this, Your Honor, yes, it happened in January. It was never made clear to me what happened with the TV. She told me that it was broke and she was going to take it to the shop. To her. And so when we talked in August, the reason it came out in August was that I won some money, and she came to me and said, oh, now you can give me some money on it.
Right.
And I said, well,
if you've been telling her before you don't have any, yes. When you get some money, that is the time to come.
But at that point, I didn't know what had happened with the TV other than it was broke. And so when I asked
why did you tell her that you would give her some?
I never told her I would.
I believe your uncle, and based on your own statement, I believe it. Your statement was, I don't have anything. Instead of saying, I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm not paying you for that. How are you charging $228 again for half if they said $285?
Okay, I feel since she made me wait from January and then August, she tell me.
So you charging interest?
No, I'm charging her for labor.
You're charging waiting time.
No, I'm charging her for labor. Because originally
she's gonna pay half of what that estimate is.
Okay.
That estimate says $285, and what is that?
And labor is $85.
Does it have it on there?
Yeah.
It's already collected $175.
From you?
No, from my daughter-in-law, because she
you're responsible for half. I don't care where she got her other half from. Ma'am, I'm granting you $142.50 based on what is listed here, half of that. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. All this could have been avoided. I would not just say Nigel and Jemiah broke my TV just to have something to say. And at the end of the day, we still family, and I love you.
I love you too, but I still don't agree.